look at factors that determine the amount of feed to be given to animals, and there are very many factors, but I'll talk about main 4. We have number 1 factor, we can look at the level of production. We can look at the level of production. And when we talk of the level of production, we all know that high producers will always have high feed requirement compared to low producers. And a good example, for example, when we talk of lactating animals will always require 0.5 kgs of feed per liter of milk. So for every liter of milk, lactating animals require 0.5 kgs of milk. So supposing you have 2 animals here, one animal is producing 10 liters, then it means this particular animal will require 5 kilograms of dry matter per day. For example, we can have animal B that is producing 20 liters, and now it means this one will require, that is 10 kilograms of dry matter per day. So you can see the level of production. As the level of production increases, the amount of feed requirement also increases, and the lower the level of production, because now 10 liters is lower than 20 liters, you'll find that for 10 liters the animal only requires 5 kilograms. So the level of production will determine the amount of feed we'll be able to feed this particular animal. Another factor that will determine the amount of feed to be given to an animal is age of the animal. And when we talk of age of the animal, we all know that when it comes to bulk of feed or feed bulk, then we say the young animals will feed less compared to mature animals. When we talk of the age of the animals, we all know that mature animals have high capacity to consume a lot of food in bulk compared to young animals. Apart from that one, we can also look at another factor, and this is a factor to do with weight of the animal. And when we talk of weight of the animal, most of the animals, especially cattle, consume just about 2.5 to 3% of body weight. So most animals consume between 2.5 to 3% of body weight per day. So this is of body weight per day. For example, if we can take a scenario whereby we have, let's say we have our cattle, a Frisian breed of cattle weighing, let's say 400